What is going on? If you guys are doing well, so we are back with another video. Trying to keep it raw for you guys today. Back with a training video, training upper body with emphasis on shoulders. So all the training program, all the movements you guys are going to be seeing in this movement today, it's going to be live on the app. Emphasis is going to be shoulders, upper body really. I just ran 13 miles yesterday, so I'm still running frequently. Total mileage right now is about 27 miles while I work up to marathon, which is coming up in February. But if you are interested in the app, again, there's a link in the description for sign-ups. You'll be notified as soon as the app is up. Without further ado, pre-workout on deck. Let's have a good workout. This movement is going to be a Smith machine press, a light Smith machine press over OHB or dumbbell movement, just because to get into machines. And you don't have to use Smith machine. You can definitely use any sort of vertical pressing movement that you decide to use. I just like this better. It allows me to get like in a full range of motion. Viking press is also another good alternative. But all the other gyms that I typically go to have that, but this one doesn't have it. But it's okay because that's what I have programmed, my routine. Smith machine, 3 sets, 10 to 12 on this. And again, I like that forearm. This movement is going to be incline dumbbell press. Yes, a lot of press movements like the dumbbell press. A lot of them might think, yes, it's just chest. But it's not just chest. It actually hits your front delts too, your clavicle fiber on your upper pec. It hits that. So rarely, a lot of times, I don't really program like a direct anterior delt inclines. I just include a lot of incline pressing movements in there just to hit the upper pec. And because when you're pressing, you are hitting the front portion of your delts. So that's why I don't directly include it. To say you don't have to, but it's just a way to kind of just, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Incline dumbbell press, 10 to 12. Next movement is going to be barbell upright rows. Misconception with upright rows or barbell upright rows, cable upright rows, whatever upright rows that you're doing is it's bad for your shoulder. It's not bad for your shoulder. Just don't have the shoulder dexterity to do that. So don't blame the movement for your lack of mobility. Instead, work on your mobility to make sure you can perform the movement, because barbell upright rows, so upright rows in general, it's a great movement. It's a quick way I like to perform this. Don't overcomplicate it. And then go as high as your shoulder mobility or dexterity will allow you. So a lot of times when you do upright rows, a lot of people tend to lean into it. I like to keep my shoulder nice and flared up. Arms to my side. Move up. Back down. Back down. So the rep range is going to be between 12 to 15. If I'm doing cable movement, I like to keep cable between like 15 to 20 actually. For movement, I will keep it between 15 to 20. Reason being, with cable, I can keep constant tension and I'm not going to be forcing or putting like a little bit, too much body English into it. But with a free weight or barbell movement like this, gravity can kind of just take over. When it starts to get a little bit heavier, should it start to burn, start to body English. So the opportunity cost of going more than 15 repetitions kind of just like not there. So you might as well keep it 12 to 15. Movement is going to be lat pull down, and you're like, whoa bro, so to do shoulder workout, why are you doing lat pull down? I think misconception again is, or maybe a pro tip for you guys, if you're trying to improve a certain body part, you don't have to have a dedicated day that you're actually training that body part. And I like to do a lot of my clients sometimes is put shoulder workout on the leg day, just because it allows them to attack that shoulder workout that day. Not gonna spill over into the performance in the leg day. So it can actually give you 100% to actually attack that shoulder, like 1 or 2 movements before your leg workout. because after your leg workout, of course, probably just gassed and you don't want to do anything else, just go home. So I like to sprinkle like different body parts on a day that they're not meant to do. That's what I'm doing, lat pull down on a push day, dominant day. So we're ready to hit medial, anterior, and now we're gonna hit rear delt. One of my favorite movements, single arm, reverse, flies. And I think a lot of people tend to do it this way, which is there's nothing wrong with it. But if you look at the way the fiber of the rear delt lines up, it's more advantageous to hit it from an angle and work your way down. So that's why I like this, particularly over any other movement. You're gonna stimulate your rear delt whichever way you do it. Most likely better to understand the anatomy of the muscle that you're training so you can use movements that are favorable to you actually stimulating that particular muscle group. Let's close it out. You're hitting arms, kibble, bicep curls, and tricep extension. A pro tip on this, you can curl like this, it's good. So this is the mid-range, right? If you want to follow or check out previous videos that I've done covering how to train arms in mid-range, lengthen and shorten range. This is the mid-range. So yes, this is good, but how can you get more out of your bicep curls, right? So you understand the anatomy again of biceps, you know it's attached all the way to your shoulder. So actually getting a little slightly elevated elbow into a shoulder flexion allows you to target more of the peak of the bicep. I'd like to preach a lot of times is more is not always necessary. Sometimes just find ways to get the most out of that movement before you then want to add more sets or more reps in. So again, curl. You can stop right here, that's good. But if you curl from here, do a little more shoulder flexion into that, and that allows you to hit the peak. And again, you don't have to stop and curl. It can be one fluid motion. Finish it off, tricep extensions. And one thing also that I don't do a lot of is tricep extension, just because my tricep is the biggest part of my arm. So I do more bicep volume compared to tricep volume. 3 sets of this. So volume on triceps is around 10. Volume on bicep is about 14 to 15 sets per week. Ties into how you want to approach your training program. You have to understand, okay, what exactly are you trying to improve on? If you have a strong body part, there's no need to keep hammering that strong part. You can kind of hold back a little bit and add more volume to your weaker body training compared to just hammering your favorite body parts. It's called improvement, right?